Hey guys, welcome. This is Brad Krantz. Thanks so much for joining me for my Monday morning leadership. Today I'm going to ask 10 questions for leaders. How do you lead your way to success? Well, if you want to be a successful leader, spend some time answering these 10 questions. If you recall, John Maxwell wrote a book. I've read the majority of it. I've done videos on it, but good leaders ask great questions, and they do. And I think that's even more so of themselves. We've got to take the time to ask these questions of ourselves and see, are we who we think we are, right? Or are we just fooling ourselves? So here's the 10 questions, guys, with a slight commentary on it too. But what example do you set on a daily basis, right? I think, leaders, we should lead by example. Hopefully that's a good example. Are you likable? We're going to hit this probably three times through these 10, but, going back to my sales background, people do business with you if they know, like, and trust you. Those are critical. And then how much and how do you take responsibility? Are you accountable to others, or do you blame? Guys, we have too little accountability in our world today, especially in our political situation. It's very sad, but blaming others does nothing. Leaders, if nothing else, we need to take accountability. We need to be responsible. Enough said on that. Fourth, do you collaborate? I think working with others is great. I don't know anybody who's had any sustained level of success that's done it all by themselves. They've collaborated, they've worked with others. So do you collaborate? I like collaborating with others, in fact. And fifth, are you generous with praise? Do you give praise where praise is due, or do you try to hog all the credit, guys? That's the way you'll short circuit your leadership for sure. But give praise to those whom praise is due. And sixth, do you invest in others? I think a big part of leadership, as I understand it, is investing in others, helping empower others, encouraging others to step up and be leaders. So a leader needs to invest in others. That means you have to have empathy, you have to care, you have to listen, you have to give part of yourself to others, okay? And seventh, do you give objective feedback? I'm not talking about constructive criticism, which I think is just a big oxymoron. I don't like it, but do you give objective feedback that focuses on the issue rather than the person? I hope you do. Do you earn respect and trust, or do you respect it? I grew up where these respect and trust are earned. If you go back to the second one, are you likable? People will do business with you if they know, like, and trust you, right? You can expect it all you want, but if you don't earn it, you're fooling yourself, guys. So you got to be real. You got to be authentic here. And do you currently have influence? Number 9. John Maxwell has famously said, I've oft repeated it, but leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. If you think you're leading people and nobody's following you, you're just taking a long walk. So we can't kid ourselves. Do we have influence? We got to go through this checklist and see, what am I doing or not doing? Where can I improve that I can have influence? And then lastly, do enough people know, like, and trust and follow you willingly, right? I think that's where leadership starts, where positional leadership is get granted by position. But I think true leadership is level 2, where people follow you willingly. That's where true leadership starts out, and I hope it does for you. So what do successful people do? Successful people understand that leadership is the highest human function and one of the scarcest resources in the world. They understand that leadership is not about position, as I just said, but it's also about vision and influence. I hope this video helped you guys. I hope it challenged you. I hope you take to heart these questions. Ask them of yourself this week. If you're a leader, how are you doing on it? I'd love to hear your feedback on some of these. What one challenged you? What areas do you need to work on? And all that. So again, thanks for joining me today. And as always, have an awesome Monday. Bye-bye.